Moving on to other Michigan stuff, but particularly your hometown, Maury, the Detroit Pistons, man. The
Yes.
Pistons
Yes.
looking great out here. Cade
Yeah.
Cunningham, Jalen Duren. You got JB Bickerstaff been putting together a good team. Malik Beasley is leading
Mm-hmm.
the NBA in three-point percentage. Right now, they're the 39-31, but they're only a half game out of the fifth seed behind Milwaukee and only a game and a
Yeah.
half behind Indiana for
Yeah.
home court, which would be crazy
Yeah.
for them, man. I just love watching this team play.
Yeah.
And for somebody who, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a casual NBA watcher, but when Shaq was on there talking about he don't know, oh, nobody watched Detroit Pistons. I'm like, no, nigga, a lot of niggas watch
He
Pistons.
said he liked the job that Chauncey is doing in Detroit.
That
Number
Chauncey
one,
Billups.
like
I'm like, bro.
that's number
It's
one.
dumb, bro.
Yeah.
And then Shaq did what Draymond did. Oh, nobody watch Pistons when Candace called him out.
Come
Nobody
on
watch
now.
Pistons. Like,
Yeah,
come on,
cut it
dog.
out.
But I think that if I'm a team, like say the New York Knicks, I wouldn't want to see these niggas in the first round.
Hell, you bet
Like,
not.
I don't
Nah.
want to like the Knicks right now, and I love Tibbs. I got a love-hate relationship with Tibbs. Outside of Phil Jackson, he's my favorite Bulls coach. Obviously, we ain't got that many to pick from. But
Yeah.
I've been telling Knicks fans for years, eventually it's gonna all crumble because of how Tibbs hoops. Now, I'm not gonna blame Jalen Brunson's injury on Tibbs, but you see but you see Mikal Bridges
Mm-hmm.
and Josh Hart
Josh Hart too.
arguing with
Yep.
Tibbs
Yep.
about minutes. And now they're just not playing good. They got steamrolled by Shaw last night. LaMelo had a great game. They lost 6 of their last 9. They're not. I don't expect much from this team. I think they'll make to the second round and lose, but if they play Detroit in the first round, I'm not saying I picked Detroit.
That won't be good.
I probably still pick the Knicks.
Yeah, it
but
won't
you
be
don't
good
want
for
to
them.
face them.
You don't want to see
You don't
Cade
want-
Cunningham. Not right now.
You don't want them kids coming into MSG, stealing wood, and you go to a crowd that's not had playoff basketball since the Obama administration.
Yeah, no, facts. Yeah, and
Like-
you know the city. You look at the Lions, like the success that the Lions had, that city is going like all the way up. Like that's my hometown. I love Detroit, dog. Like, you know, just because I'm not a fan of the teams, like I'm always happy when those teams are doing good because it's good for the city. It shines a new light on the city. It reflects well on the city. Cade Cunningham, I think, is the star that Detroit deserves because he embodies what the city represents. He stay down till you come up. We ain't gonna fake it till we make it. We're gonna let you know, hey, this is what it is right now. We on the come up. Yeah, we losing this shit, but look at me. And now this year, those great performances are actually translating into wins and success. He's hitting game winners. He's leading that team. You can see that he's somebody who's worth building around. He embodies the city. Like I'm getting a Cade Cunningham jersey, bro. Like I'm going to get a Cade Cunningham jersey. Like he represents everything that's good with Detroit basketball, bro. Like that's the easiest way I can put it. Like real shit.
He embraces the city, bro. He wore buffs on draft night.
He embraces
You know
the grind, bro. That's all the city want. The city, win, lose, or draw, the city will support you if you show the city that, like, look, dog, I'm here for this. Whether I win or lose, it is what it is. Because there's somebody in every hood in Detroit, and I'm pretty sure everywhere, but like every hood in Detroit, it's somebody that's going out there trying, bro. They doing their best, they doing this, and we can respect that. Whatever the results are, we can live with that. But if you ain't trying and we look like, you look like you out there playing around, it's different. But Cade is really like that, bro. Not only is he talented, but he got the right mindset. So I think it's finally starting to translate into wins for them, and that shit is great to watch.
It's fun to watch, and I always call Detroit my third home.
Yeah.
I've been there a lot. My auntie live out there.
Yeah.
But it's just that they love their sports out there, and I think it's a very underrated sports city. They love the Pistons, and I want to see what playoff basketball is like in that new arena. We know what it was like at the Palace, but I think this is going to be different because it's downtown Detroit.
It's right in the city.
It's right in the city.
It used to be Auburn Hills. So that's a different crowd.
If niggas don't know, Auburn Hills like an hour and a half away from Detroit.
Auburn Hills is a different drive outside the city. That's a different fan base, a different community. You downtown Detroit. Listen, man.
Downtown Detroit.
Downtown Detroit, dog.
Gonna be a
you
lot
a couple
of
exits away from where I used to live, and I'm not gonna say a lot, but just listen. You in downtown Detroit.
And I gotta give downtown Detroit credit. It has gotten so much better.
It's
over
beautiful.
the last like 2-3 years, nigga. That's bars over there, nigga. It's great.
Nigga, OCP, nigga.
Yeah,
OCP got that shit.
Like,
OCP really finally got it.
Like, it looks really nice, bro. And one thing I wish Chicago had, but they don't, maybe because geography. I love that they got all the stadiums in the same area.
It's right there.
Ford Field right here. You got Little Caesars right here. You
Joe
got
Louis.
America. You got Joe Louis. They all in the same area.
Yep. It's beautiful.
And I think that's going to be amazing. And if I'm the Knicks, and honestly, even if I'm the Pacers, I don't want to see these niggas.
No, you don't want to come there, bro. You don't want to come. You don't want to have to come to Detroit. To Detroit. We ain't talking about to play Detroit. To Detroit. You have to come to Detroit, bro. It's different. It's different.
Yeah. They're going to do the ice cam, and all them niggas got better ice than actual
they're doing
rappers.
this, and you like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But, Dante, I want your thought on the Pistons. What do you think, like, what do you think can they accomplish this year? Do you think they can upset one of the bigger seeds?
I think they can. I think when you have a team that plays together the way that they do play together, that's going to always work to their benefit. So, even with Cade being, quote unquote, the star of that team, he's a very unselfish guy. Like, I hesitate to call people a walking triple double, but it seems like every time I turn on the Pistons game, by the end of the first, Cade has 8.6 rebounds and 5 assists. Like, every fucking time you turn the Pistons on, bro, like, he really does a lot. And so, the Thompson twin, they have Amir, correct? I believe Amir is one.
Amir.
I thought Amin is the one that's on the Rockets.
I think Amin is the one on the Rockets.
Yeah.
So they got Amir. No, but he's nice, like a quality glue guy, bro. We talked about Buddy who likes to fight a lot, Isaiah Stewart. But he fits the personality of that team, that Detroit basketball, bringing that back. And, we talk about how every team likes to play the same. The Detroit Pistons don't play like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? They have their games where they're going to sit there and grind you down. They're not going to sit there and jack up, shoot 40, 50 threes. That's not the game they play. It can get real old school at times up there. So I think that's a team that can really take one of those high octane teams. And if you can get them to play your style of basketball, they're going to be in for a tough night. So I think this is a team that could definitely knock some people off in the first round. I'm not going to say, deep, Eastern Conference Finals run, but they're going to be very entertaining, and they're going to make it tough for whoever they have to play.
Yeah, I just think that Boston and Cleveland are another planet. So, yeah, I don't see them in the East Conference Finals, but any of mid-tier teams, man, I wouldn't want to see them niggas. Bang, anything on the Pistons before we move on to our final two?
I know I said that nobody gives a damn about the Detroit Lions, but the Detroit Lions. But I've also said that I'm a low-key Pistons fan. Even during the Bulls run, I was a low-key Pistons fan. I think that the Pistons is the heart and soul of Detroit.
Is that because of Isaiah Lord Thomas?
That's part of the reason.
Okay.
And Mark Aguirre.
Can't forget Chicago legend.
Hey, man, that's part of the reason. But no, man, it's like when LA, Boston, Detroit, and Chicago are all winning, the league is better for it. And this is one of those situations. And I think that the league is better when a team like Detroit is winning. And I just wish that like people like Cade Cunningham will celebrate it more. Right? I think it's coming, but it'd be great to see him on national TV a lot more. But that goes into the way I feel about the NBA anyway when it comes to their TV.
And Mark Aguirre had one of my favorite documentary quotes ever in the Bad Boys documentary when they were talking about the trade with Adrian Dantley. And that nigga said, player to player, no competition. That nigga was dead serious. But
so cool. Triple double hat trick, I know the code too. Ice trade, go for trade, yeah we cold too. Getting paper on these player haters, old news, money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not